Alright, so this is the sliding curveball or slurve. Has good speed and a hard break. Dang. Wow, that started out what would have been the batter's head up here. Ended up down and away. So it had about a 4-foot break on that. Alright, so now we're going to do a screwball. Screwball breaks inside on a right-handed batter. So over here. It's going to break down and in. Alright, you saw how that, it doesn't have a lot of inside break, but it has enough of an inside break so on a right-handed batter, it's going to go down and in. So it's going to look like a sort of fastball curveball,
right, but
it's going to break down and in.
It's just enough so that they don't pick up the curve, so it goes like that.
Yeah. Which with a 3-inch diameter bat is all you need.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like a nasty breaking curveball, nasty breaking slider, but the key is to have enough break on it to break down and in. So let's go to the pitcher's mound and break that down. All right. So first off, is the pitching motion, your arm motion, any different than a fastball?
On the slurve, it isn't. Let's go over that one first.
All right. So slurve. Slurve is thrown just like a fastball.
Right. The holes are outside, okay? So you're gonna use the physics of wiffle ball, all right? The holes are outside. You want your middle finger on the seam right here, right there.
All right, let me get a close up.
And your middle finger about an inch away, and your thumb at the bottom. And it's very similar to a fastball, except it's more of an over-the-top kind of pitch, and you're just gonna flick your wrist just like a fastball.
So what basically what we're doing, we're having the speed of a fastball and the arm motion of a fastball, but we're using the physics of a wiffle ball to do the work for us.
Yes.
All right, so cut and cut action.
All right, this pitch is I'm gonna start it at the batter and it's gonna break to the inside.
All right, so you saw where that was right above the strike zone. He barely nicked the top. So a slurve, you want to start on a right-handed batter. You want to start it basically behind their back and throw it high so that it ends up high and inside.
Right, or you can start it in the middle to where it breaks out of the strike zone.
All right, so now we're going to break down the screwball.
All right, the screwball, this pitch is a very difficult pitch to learn because it's got funky wrist action.
Which is one of the few where you have to help the wiffle ball out just a little bit because you're kind of going in the opposite direction of what it wants to go.
So let's first, the finger placement is the very opposite of the slurve. Still middle finger on the seam, except the holes are inside this time. So middle finger on the seam.
So if you're right-handed, it's to the left.
You want it right there. And then your pointer finger on a hole. And then your thumb on the seam below.
All right, so hold it out. Let me get a close-up of that. All right, so this is a screwball.
All right, and then the wrist action. Most curveballs you break like that. This you have to break outside.
So you're twisting your arm.
You're twisting it. And this took me forever, and
it's very unnatural, and it reduces your speed, but you're getting break.
And one thing about wiffle ball, it's okay if they realize what pitch is coming because they're not going to hit it anyway. So, you know.
Bam! All right, so that was a successful screwball. Ended up right in the down and in pocket.
Right, I started in the middle, and so it broke down and a little bit to the inside to just throw the batter.
And a screwball is only going to have about 2 or 3 feet of break, if that. But the key is that it's the right kind of break at the right time.
Right.
So, start with the slurve, and next video we're going to do a traditional curve and traditional slider.